Welcome back to Beginner Mode, episode 3 of our Python Boot Up series. In episode 1, we set up Python and VS Code, created some variables and wrote functions. Then in episode 2, we deep dived into something known as object-oriented programming. Powerful stuff. Now it's time to slow down a little and zoom into the actual data we've been moving around. So today's topic is data types. We're going to make this practical and relatable. We'll start with a crash course and then we'll build a mini project that uses all of them. Let's begin with simple types, the stuff we use every single day. Int, whole numbers, float, decimal numbers, string, text, and bool, true or false. Here's a quick example. Name equals Anna. This is a string. Age equals 22, which is int. Rating equals 4.8. This is nothing but a float value. Is logged in equals true. This is a Boolean variable. These are the atomic units, like Lego blocks. You'll combine them to build more complex logic later. Next, composite data types. These are containers. They hold multiple pieces of data. List, it is a dynamic array. Example items equals apple and banana. Both these values are stored in items. Next is tuple. This is an unchangeable list. Chords equal 19.07 and 72.87. These also hold multiple values, but you cannot make any changes to a tuple. Next is sets. It contains all the unique values in an unordered format. So if you write colors equal red, green, blue, it will have all the unique values in an unordered format. Next is dictionary. It is nothing but key value pairs. User equals name, Anna, age 22. When I got my first JSON response from an API, it was just a dictionary. It suddenly all made sense. Next, let's see how to create a variable and then change its type. When data comes from a file or user input, it's usually in a string format, even if it looks like a number. So if you print int and then in brackets you give 5 as a string, it will convert your string into an integer format. Similarly, if you write float string 3.14, it will convert it into a float format. Next, if you give string str in brackets 100, which is integer, it will convert it into a string. Always convert your data before using it in logic or math. Now, let's build something cool using everything we've learned. We'll build a survey app that collects name, string, age int, Python rating float stored in a tuple. Check if a user is an adult. Boolean prevents duplicate names using set and stores all responses in a list of dictionaries. Alright, let's dive into the code. We start by greeting the user. Good practice for CLI tools. Print, welcome to CodeZilla Survey App. Next, user data equals blank list and unique names equal to blank set. We use a list to collect all users' responses and a set to keep names unique. Sets automatically ignore duplicates. Next, for I in range 3, print user I plus 1 survey. We're simulating a small survey for 3 users using a loop. Next, name equals input. What's your name? Then you strip the extra spaces and you capitalize the name. We get the name, clean up any white spaces and capitalize it for consistency. Next, if name in unique names, print you've already taken the survey, skipping and then continue. Otherwise, you add the new name to your unique names set, unique names.add name. This is the real world use of a set. Next, age equals int. Input, what's your age? We're using int here to convert the user's input, which is a string, into an integer. Next, rating input equals float input, rate Python 1.0 to 5.0. Rating equals rating input, comma. Tuple with only one value. We ask for a float rating and store it in a tuple to show you how to use immutable collections. Is adult equals age greater than equal to 18. Here's where a boolean comes in, a quick logic to check if the person is an adult. Next, user info equals name, age, rating is adult. Now we pack all the information into a dictionary. Think of this like one row in a database. Next, userdata.append user info. We add this dictionary to our master list. Now we'll display everything. Print survey complete, generating summary. For user in users data, print username, adult if user is adult, else minor, rating, user rating, divide by 5. We loop through the list, extract values from each dictionary and print a formatted line. Then we print the total participants and the unique names. Just to have transparency of all the unique names. And there you have it, our CodeZilla Survey App built using every data type we just learned. Let's break it down. String, int, float, bool for basic user info, tuple for immutable ratings, set for duplicate prevention, dict for organizing each user's data, list to collect it all. This is exactly how real-world apps are built, with clear logic, meaningful types, and structured data. Thanks for sticking with me through episode 3. Drop a comment if you want this code as a downloadable file. Try extending this, maybe store more fields or write the data to a file. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this video helped you, and share it with your fellow future coders. See you in the next one. Until then, stay curious and keep building, CodeZilla fans.